All the interviews are held online, so it's really important to try and get a good, stable internet connection. Also, be working from a quiet room where it's unlikely you'll be disturbed, and do a sound check beforehand to make sure the panel can hear you when you speak. Make sure that your headphones or speakers are working also, so you can hear what the panel says. The other thing that's very important to realize is that everyone knows sometimes some things go wrong. So for example, if your internet connection breaks, just try and rejoin the call. The panel will be there waiting for you. In terms of what to expect from the interview, there are probably some questions you can anticipate. For example, talking about your past research experience. So it's important to think ahead of time about some good answers for that, but don't try and memorize them. Instead, just have the key points that you want to talk about, because what we want is a nice, natural conversation between you and the panel, where you explain your motivation for studying on the MPhil, how it fits with your previous research experience, and how it aligns with your future career goals.
There are two simple tricks to prepare yourself for the interview. The first one is, imagine you're the one doing the interviewing. What qualities will you be looking for in applicants? And then think about what kind of questions will you be asking to elicit that information. Now, the second one is evidence. Evidence everything that you say. To do that, think of real-life, concrete situations that you can use in an interview. For example, something that shows how you're good at troubleshooting, or that you think your own thoughts. And that way, you get across the emotions and the excitement that the interview requires.
In terms of communication, we're looking for candidates who can explain their ideas clearly and concisely. We want to see that you can structure your thoughts and communicate them effectively, whether you're describing your research or thinking through a new question.
In terms of preparing for the interview, it's really important to do your research. So understand the course structure and think about which research labs you may want to work with. Also, understand why this MPhil is right for you and how it aligns with your future career goals.
We expect candidates to have a solid foundation in their chosen area of study, both theoretical knowledge and an understanding of how research is done. You don't need to know everything, but you should be able to talk in detail about what you've done. For example, your dissertation, a summer project, or even papers you've read closely. We might ask hypothetical questions to see how you apply your knowledge. So critical thinking and scientific reasoning are just as important as factual recall. We're really interested to see what excites you. Passion for your subject is infectious and is often what sets people apart from one another. We'd like to see that you can talk about specific areas or questions that fascinate you and why. It's okay if your interest is still evolving. We're not assessing what you've done so far, but whether you are genuinely motivated to keep learning and to keep exploring.